Alright, friends, so we're back with Control. We're gonna do Wake.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The
Or did she?
Bravado.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I'm gonna need to talk about you hijacking my mind. No, I never played the games involving Alan Wake, so I don't really know what happened in Bright Falls or anything like that. The only thing I can really surmise is the snippets that we get in this story. But hey, it's in the game, so let's fucking do it, right? Hey, open up, you little shit. Oh, that's comforting. To the investigation sector. I don't know if anybody's gonna be down here.
Guess not.
But I guess we can read this stuff as we get it to keep the story congruent. Here are latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, Ezra Cruz, Caroline Dempsey, Lindsay Malcolm, Charlie Murphy. Sorry, Charles Murray, Derek Saha. Letters of condolences will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. Now, grant more redactions. Darling's investigations. Per authorization from Mr. Kurland, internal investigation was launched into the ethical practice of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite accounts of anonymous redacted regarding his inhumane treatment of a redacted, currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seem wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted's code name to be redacted. But as files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level, investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into redacted. Fucking God's sakes.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Seems a lot more redacted than the rest of the goddamn Bureau, too. Case inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on the Bright Falls. specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sound familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent should share the name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into the case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Okie dokie. Where the hell am I? I'm here. Do I need this for something? I don't know. We'll come back if I need it for something. God damn paperwork, son. Cauldron Lake update. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our redacted. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got the Bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on redacted Lake if they don't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their information with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this redacted hits again, and I want to be prepared. Oy, 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 oy. A lot of things not being said here is just what I'm gonna say. Staffing issues. Nobody cares. Goddamn staffing issues.
It's not working.
No shit. Resignation letter. To whom it may concern, it is great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of the investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous request, redacted. Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Jesus Christ almighty. Tractor supplements, and I want to say you can read that because I'm starting to give less and less of a fuck. Get out the way. Keystone inspection. We stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. Sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Rumen Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Too much. There's too many fucking papers. Go ahead and read that. You want too many papers. Starting to make my eye twitch. Like, I usually like story, but having to read all the shit is quite fucking annoying. Good fucking God almighty. Underhill background. Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations, yada yada. The reason to die not. Da 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 da. Nobody cares. God damn it. Director investigation per authorization from Mr. Kirkland. Redacted was launched into Redacted of Director Zachariah Trent's. Recent change in Redactus witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive redacted when redacted with redacted and fuck off with the goddamn fucking redactions. Swear to fucking God. Gerlin, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you're head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They're better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. Alright, are we done? Are we good? Are we good? Can we be good? With the fucking paperwork? I'm gonna tell you what. Can I have that? Thanks, Dick.
There. Now that gate should open.
Yeah, for gates opening. But guess what? On the other side, there's more paperwork. Yo, it's a little obscene. Specimen escape assessment. The purpose of internal investigation, yada yada, is to examine the containment failure of specimen, yada, that resulted in the deaths of redacted agents. So sick of the fucking redactions.
But something definitely happened here.
Oh, really? What gives you that idea? Tell you what happened here. A lot of fucking paperwork happened here. Holy shit balls, Batman. Blessed organization. This individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In '94, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in illegal use of an altered item. In '88, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of the businesses or individuals have ever been located, however, their connections to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. Okay. I don't know that reference, so it's good, I guess. Whatever. Let's get into some meat and potatoes here. If we could.
Do we know each other?
No.
This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Are we good? Jesus.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself.
This is tripping me out, man.
An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
I need a drink. Jesus. Hey, darling. Did he just potty at us?
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding?
You found a way!
No. I don't...
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Oh, a fucking clue what just happened.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
What are we doing here is a better question.
Thomas Zane was with him. The poet.
Huh.
No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
It's dark out. That's rare. Usually always bright as fuck when we come here. Choo choo. That's enough of that out of you, mister. Enough of that out of you. And you. Now what? Yeah, fuck you, light. I don't have a damn clue what's going on.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness.
Alright, let's just watch the real one.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound.
Oh no.
Resonance.
Oh no, the hiss.
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
No, for fuck's sake. So now it's the thing that had been Hartman Hiss.
Killed everyone it could. Looking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck, Alan Wake. You're losing your novelty real fucking quick with me. All your goddamn paperwork laying about. Clean up your shit. Oh, okay, no, that's cute. Fuck that guy. Only got a few jumps to make, right? Well, that would suck immensely. Body's still at work, I see.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
I don't know, as long as we can be done with the goddamn 1900 pages of papers, I'll be okay with that. Okay.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Multiplicity. It's really fucking dark in here, though. I'm gonna tell you what. I got a friendly. What the hell was it? Oh, hi.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Why would they not be? Oh look, more books. I assume that's the direction we will be going.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
We can totally make it through there. Come on. No? There's gonna be an invisible wall. Okay. More papers to read. Break the walls down. Not exactly straining my brain there. Made it a little too obvious. Somebody did try to stay safe, I'll give them that. Other than that, if nothing else. Alright, let's read these papers. Hartman arrest. Hartman, Emil. Victims: Wake, Allen, Anderson, Tor, Anderson, Odin, Lane, Rudolph, Dessel, Wendy, Emerson, Thomas. Dennis, Special Agent Remy. Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals. Sanctions against altered organizations. Obstruction of Bureau investigation. Breaching the Ash Act. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility and Wake, possibly deceased. Hello. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. I'll accept that one. That one wasn't so damn bad. Alright, so as it sits, I'm thinking that's a good start because that was a really annoying start with all the goddamn paperwork. But, yeah. I'm gonna call it here for the moment, and we'll be back to continue in a bit, my friends. Till then, y'all have a good day, stay safe out there, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.